Hello friends, this is the ALLPOWERS R600 portable power station. Now it's an ideal power station to be taken away with you if you're going camping, if that's a weekend or a week, for example. You can also use it in the home for various devices and appliances. And we'll just go over a little review of it and see what it's like. Right, so what features does it have? Well, it's got a number of inputs here that you can plug various devices into. It's got cigarette lighter socket, two 3-pin sockets, two USB-A sockets, two USB-C sockets. It's got a light, which we'll look at later as well. On the side here, it's got plugs for charging, so you connect that up to the wall, and one for solar panel, so you can charge it by solar panel when you're out and about camping, for example. Nothing on the back. That side, nothing apart from fan vents, and the same on that side, fan vents. And on the top, it's got some wireless charging. Now this is rated at 600 watts and it has 299 watt-hour capacity. What does that mean? Right, let's talk what 299 watt-hour and 600 watt means. The 299 watt-hour means it has a battery in there that can provide 299 watts of power for 1 hour. The 600 watt means that if I have a 600 watt device plugged in, let's say a Hoover, that Hoover uses 600 watts of power for every hour. Now, this particular device, that 299 watt-hour battery wouldn't last the full hour with that 600 watt device, as in the Hoover. It'd run for about 30 minutes before the battery is drained. So in short, watt-hours tell you how much total energy a battery can store, and watts tell you how much energy a device uses at a time. So the higher the watts, the faster the battery drains. Because it's 600 watt, it can't take anything over that 600 watts. So what happens if you do plug something in that's a higher rated wattage? The Hoover is rated at 750 watts, and my assistant, Hans Christian Henderson, is going to plug it in. Thank you, Hans. And then switch on at that bit, good. And then switch the Hoover on. So the Hoover's on. As you can see, it's 580 watts output power. Now, of course, the Hoover's not moving. So if we get that moving, it jumps straight up to 700. And if it keeps going, what's going to happen? It cuts out. And that brings up an error, E107. Next one. Will it power the OLED TV? Now this is rated at 347 watts, so yes, it should do. Hans, if you would plug in, please. And I hear a click. Powering it on, and there we go. It's powered up. Oh look, it's on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't. And that's at 136 watts. So yes, it'll run my TV. Of course, on the top we've got the wireless charging. Now that's got an output of just 15 watts. Stick the phone on. As you can see there, we're now charging. So that's handy, that if you've got a phone with wireless capabilities, you can just plonk it on and away you go. You don't have to plug everything in. Right, let's test the light on this. It's got 3 modes: low beam, high beam, and an SOS mode. So Hans, turn the lights off, please. Okay, so we've got, I'll just pull it back a bit. That's low beam, as you can see there. Let's let's go to high beam there, and then we'll switch to SOS mode. Now there is some flashing, so if anybody has epilepsy, then just skip this part. It's going to go in 3, 2, 1. If you could turn the lights on, please, Hans. Okay, so that is the light on it. You can also plug in multiple devices. So at the moment we've got 2 mobile phones charging and a headset plugged into the USB-C, USB-C, and also USB-A under there. So that's 3 devices that's charging. As you can see, the output's 28 watts. Right, with the app, you select the Bluetooth device. Now you've got to switch Bluetooth on the actual power station. You press and hold the DC button for 3 seconds and that will turn that on. So you select that, it gives you instructions what to do. At the bottom, next step, and there it is, it's already showing. So we tap that, connecting, and there we are. Now the app is very bare bones. All it's really showing you is the percentage of battery left in the power station, the remaining time. Below there we've got input and output. So output, if I connect my mobile phone up to the USB-C, there we go, it now shows what it's outputting. You've got the on-off switch for the 3-pin plugs. You've got the on-off switch for the USB-C and USB-A, and of course the SIG socket. You've got a switch for the lights, turn them on and off, and a 50 Hz and 60 Hz setting. Up the top right here, you've got the menu button, and on this page you've got work mode. This is in relation to how you charge the unit. So you've got mute mode, standard mode, and fast mode. Mute mode will charge the unit slower, so the fans are quieter. Standard mode, just standard mode, and fast mode, it will charge faster, but it will be noisier while it's charging with the fans kicking in. Now on standard mode, it takes round about an hour to charge it from a wall outlet. If you're using a 300 watt solar panel, it take about an hour and a half to charge. Obviously that's dependent on how bright the day is and how much sun is getting to the solar panels. You've got eco mode here with shutdown times, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 6 hour. And what that does is once you're plugged in to the unit with a device, say in the plug sockets or the USB, that will then shut down after those specific times, whichever one you want to choose. So there we go, folks. The R600 portable power station. An ideal first-time device if you're going away camping for the weekend, in your van or in a tent, for example. If you're going away for the week, you could use it if you've got a solar panel to connect up to it to charge it. So yeah, nice little device. And it's currently on sale at $189.99, which is a veritable bargain, I reckon. So thanks for watching, and I hope you would enjoyed this little review. Catch you later. No idea why I said review like that, but there we go. Donut.